Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
Welcome back. With the Colonial Days wrapping up today, it meant there was going to be some crashing and bashing. The annual Demolition Derby took place down at the exhibition grounds, and all fans in attendance were treated to some great action.
It's a good drawing card for the exhibition. A lot of people come to the fair to see the demo. The stands here will probably hold 3,500 people, and once the event gets going, they'll be packed, standing room only around the outside. It's a well-attended event. People enjoy watching. It's a lot of fun.
The Derby consisted of all classes: full-size car, mid-size car, and even trucks. The winner of each division won cash, in the 10 remaining full-size cars met in a final heat, and Ryan Atkins won.
I like when the crowd's tight because we're here, because if it weren't for them we wouldn't be here, and it's a lot better to have fans to watch it than just 3 people, so put on a good show and try to be the crowd favorite, and that's what I like to do.
It was the 3rd time that Atkins won the event. Event organizers say the Derby was a huge success. The Lloydminster Reapers were back in action after 2 weeks off. They were up in Cold Lake for their 25th anniversary. The Reapers have a 3-3 record and were taking on the Edson Axemen, who were sitting at 5-2. And the 2-week break helped the boys as they beat the Axemen. Edson only had 14 players, so the Reapers let them borrow one of their guys to make it 15-on-15. The Reapers played strong defense and played the ball out wide, using their speed to defeat Edson. The boys now travel to Drayton Valley next week to take on the Riggers. And the Lloydminster Extreme just squeaked into the playoffs and were on the road in Westlock, taking on the Rock in Game 1 of their playoff series. It was a hard-fought game, however, the Rock came out on top. Captain Brandon Peterson was a beast on offense, like he's been all year. He potted 4 goals and added 2 assists. Tarek Fisher-Colbs had a goal and 3 assists, and Braden Ledke was all over the score sheet. Head coach Graham Murray says the boys need to keep up the intensity and finish more scoring chances. Game 2 is tomorrow in Westlock. Also, the Vermilion Roar opened up their playoff series, taking on the rival Lakeland Heat. These 2 teams have had 2 great battles during the regular season, and this series will be no different. The Roar couldn't get any bounces in this game, however. They hit numerous posts and just couldn't find the back of the net. The momentum seemed to go in the Roar's favor, but that club ran out of time, and Game 2 will go tomorrow in Vermilion. Also, the AA Pirates were in action this afternoon, taking on the White Butte Broncos. The Bucks dropped the game during the week to the North Battleford Beavers, but were able to get back in the win column this afternoon with a 3-1 victory. The AAAs were also in action, and we will have details of their game coming up on the 11th. And after their first win in over 2 seasons, the Lloydminster Vandals were back in action this afternoon. They headed down to Red Deer to take on the Central Alberta Buccaneers, looking for their 2nd win in a row. We will have details for you on the 11th. And it was the final day yesterday of the Colonial Chuck Wagon races. The Fladd brothers were sitting at the top of the standings and were in the final dash for the cash and a shot at the show championship. Now here, the championship dash has 3 WPCA drivers in it: Darcy Fladd, Ross Knight, and Troy Fladd, and all 3 drivers get great turns as they leave the infield 3 wide. Darcy Fladd, as you can see there, is able to get to the rail, and they are headed into the first turn. Great race coming up here. Now they're going to head into the backstretch, and they are still 3 wide. This race is going to go either way. Final turn now, and they are headed southbound and down, and Darcy Fladd still has the lead, headed for the PWM steel finish line, and Darcy takes the dash for cash, and even though he had a 1-second penalty, he still won the race. We just saw there Darcy Fladd taking the day money with a great time. He also had a 1-second penalty, but he was still able to have the fastest time on the night. His brother Troy was right on his heels and wasn't going to go down without a fight. Curtis Morin had 2 excellent runs, but his first run was his top time on the evening. Ross Knight came in 4th with a solid run, and Lanson Gaudry rounds out the top 5. And although Troy didn't win the day money there, he still takes the aggregate over his brother and wins the Colonial Day races. Darcy was in 2nd, and Ross Knight finished 3rd. Curtis Morin finished in a close 4th, and Ken Walters was 5th after 3 days of racing. We caught up with Troy Fladd after his show win.
Well, this is an awesome show the Lloyd X puts on for us guys while everybody else goes to Calgary. Our horses need to stay in shape. It's very important that we, look after these animals to the best of our abilities. And this is such a great facility, a great community, and the sponsors really contribute well at this Lloyd show. It's an awesome event.